Ow, that one actually kind of hurt.
Oh my god.
I have 1 hour of silence broken up by random sounds. One of them is 2 hours of silence, occasionally broken up by Vine Boom. There's metal pipe in here. There's a... that one wasn't metal pipe, but that would have been really funny if it was. There's hour of silence interrupted by Utori. There's also that. I love that one. All right, Battle Royale. This is one I recognize. I think the genre as a whole is pretty good, but I do not like the biggest one of them all, Fortnite. I'm not a big fan of how Fortnite is, but it's also because I suck at building. It's just like, oh, you're getting shot at, just build a mansion instantly. Bullet Hell is actually a cool genre, but I've never played it, so I'm gonna put in B for Bullet. Beat 'em up games, honestly, are a classic. I had one on the, like, Game Boy growing up. Wonderhoy. Board games. This is a video game genre tier list.
Okay, but wait. Board game, video game.
Exactly. Like board games as a activity or like an A with
Joey's
friends.
Castle. Joey's Castle.
This is what the game looks like.
Oh hell no! We haven't played. You know what? You're making some good points, Jacob. Bringing up Joey's Castle. I'm gonna put it in bottom of B. If you don't know what it is, Google it. It's freaking awesome.
And then invite your friends to play it. The game will only last like about 30 minutes usually. It's fun for everybody.
The rules are pretty easy to understand too. That's the best part.
Simple board layout.
Very understandable.
Class-based shooter. Top row. Yep.
I do too. I don't think I've played one I didn't like.
Think of the porn animations, dude.
But that's not on this list.
Well, technically, erotic games is.
I guess so. This is all your ballpark, Jacob. But I would put them both here because these two, I'm like,
they have a lot of overlap.
They have a lot of overlap. Okay.
Yeah. Yet I don't play that many dating sims. Honestly, I play more. Nah, I'm not gonna finish that.
So FPS, that is honestly a. I'm also I'm gonna tier this like anything that's closer to the letter is higher. So beat 'em up is better than bullet hell, which is better than board games, which is better than fighting.
I'm gonna throw out an interesting one to tackle next.
Yeah.
Life simulation. There you go.
What defines life simulation? Because this seems like
I was thinking Sims.
No. I'm putting that in C. I'm putting that in C.
Bruh, come on.
No, hold on. I'm putting
fun,
in C.
I guess.
Dude, I don't play The Sims, but I've seen every time like Joel or Vinny or anyone else plays it, and then they go completely insano mode.
There we go. My main man entered hell now. Okay.
That's also because I'm like, I would probably take it seriously and not do any of the fun stuff.
Dude,
Sandbox, S tier, dude. And then, F, sport goes in F. Dude, I don't understand people that play sports games, especially because nowadays they are basically gacha games. So like, it's like it's the worst thing ever. Now there are exceptions to the rule, you know. You could probably like Mario Tennis looks like a banger game, but I've never played it. Rhythm games are like an A tier. Roguelikes are like, the thing is I don't get sucked into roguelikes like other people. Balatro really freaking good though. I'm actually gonna put it like top of C because I've played more mobile games than I have any of these ones. Even though like Minecraft is, you know, not mainly on mobile, like I've spent so much time on Minecraft Pocket Edition because that's all I had. And that's also why it's like, dude, Angry Birds is awesome. These tower defense games are freaking awesome. All these like gems that were on mobile. Interactive movie is like a D. If I wanted a movie, I would watch one. I don't want to play a movie. That's why I also kind of hate visual novels. Yes. Wonder Stage. But visual novels, I understand you can like choose your own path and stuff, and that's like the appeal. But like I feel like I would rather like flip through pages. There's something about it being on my screen and I'm clicking through it that makes me want to like rush what's happening, and I'm not like sitting with the medium, you know? I'm not like trying to absorb it. I'm trying to get through it. Speedrun strat. Then dude, you have to get this exact mouse so you can go. A point and click.
Oh.
These are also like an interactive movie. I haven't played many point and platformers. I think this has to be at least like C because I've
High
played
C.
some like high C or low B because this is like the start of many amazing games. Dude, actually, no, I'm gonna put at bottom of B because Super Mario 64 exists. That game is like insanely good. Puzzle, I think puzzles are because like think of Zelda. Zelda's I think falls under the puzzle genre with how many dungeons and like small things there are, right? Stealth. Okay, I this is like one of my favorite genres of all time, dude, and it's like slept on, man. Dude, we need more stealth, like modern stealth games, and I understand we're getting a remaster of Metal Gear Solid 3, like one of the best games ever conceived from like human man, but I want new stealth games.
I mean, hopefully the next Assassin's Creed game hits.
You have some high hopes, Jacob. Stealth games are easy to mess up. The issue is a lot of stealth games. You say you need like stealth to be good for stealth games, and you're like, that makes sense. The main issue is a lot of games shoehorn in stealth. Like the most recent example is the Spider-Man game, because like you could cut that out and it like no one would bat an eye. You know what I mean, Jacob?
I mean, yeah, but like stealth takedowns are still integral to Spider-Man as a character because he has the ability to do so.
Oh, I'm
what one are
thinking
we
of the
talking
like
about?
Mary Jane sections or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, those are ass.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
cut those out of video
Terrible.
games, dude. We don't want that. Looter shooters. That's like Borderlands, so I put them like
Destiny 2.
you're not helping the case.
Tarkov.
Oh, frick. Tarkov is like such a polarizing game because what it does good is really good. It just like it is held together by like shoelaces and duct tape. And that makes me so
It's
mad.
held together with hopes and dreams.
The Polish cow song was about getting high in addictions. I already knew that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna put the Miku version of that on. 10 hours. That sounds awesome.
10 hours. That's how long the stream's gonna be, boys. Let's go.
Yeah. This is awesome, dude.
I wonder if I have to reopen Tarkov.
Okay.
Or
Oh
reinstall
yeah, I have to
Tarkov.
add one of these now.
Oh!
All right. Let's see. MMOs. I honestly don't care for MMOs if I'm being honest. Oh, this one's also rough because like Deadlock is really good, but that's like an exception, not like the main MOBA. Open world. I feel like
Oh,
open
mine
world got
generated
super
that.
saturated. I'm gonna do
GTA 6?
this.
GTA
I think.
6 is gonna rock my dicks, I feel.
Party games are
Please,
also freaking awesome, dude.
I mean,
Party games are
I love
great,
almost losing friends over a video game.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna put them
really
like
did.
here.
Cameron, you've nearly lost me over playing fucking most of these game styles against me. Like you could point at racing, beat 'em up,
Dating
fighting.
sim.
Yeah, exactly.
Dating sim.
Yeah, competitive
Yeah,
1v1 dating sim.
Yeah, you spoil the route for me because you speed click through it and you're like, by the way, the girl who has cancer dies. And I'm like, what?
It's good if you do it well, like Elden Ring. I hate to say, Pokeblue, I've never beat Elden Ring out of my like 4 playthroughs I've ever started. I just get bored halfway through and I just drop the game every freaking time. Metroidvania. Some of these I'm not gonna just put on at all. Tower Defense, dude, this is one of the ones where I was talking about is like pretty goated. But I don't... I play Tower Defense games more than... I'm gonna put Bullet Hell like down here because it's really hard. I put fighting game above it. Actually, I'm gonna put fighting game above party and board games now that I think about it. Vehicle sim is just like the same as... It's just like racing, but like more racing. So I'll put it right below it because racing will be above vehicle sim because the initial D arcade games exist and those are like bangers. I'm just gonna put it like in A because like Metal Gear Solid is like 99% third person. Survival obviously goes up to here right next to Sandbox because Minecraft. You know what, just to like say I put it somewhere, it's gonna be kind of funny. I play a mobile game before a JRPG.
Damn.
Dude,
That's
I would
kinda
rather whip
based,
out my
so
phone and play
honest.
Dokkan Battle before I played a JRPG.
Send dildos to his house.
I don't need any more of those.
Oh.
Jacob
Yeah,
has
one of-
already done that once.
Yes.
What? Huh?
Somebody else did a second time.
Excuse
Oh
me?
yeah, we can dive into that, Jacob, if you want. If we want to tell that story.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess story time from Neo Jakerton here. There at one point there was a shop on Etsy where you could just sell somebody a dildo, but it wouldn't come in a box. It would come basically wrapped in a trash bag and then tightly electrical taped around it with the shipping label directly on it. So it'd be in the shape of a dildo. So I sent one of those to Green Rupee, and at the time he was living with his father. And it was a thing where I found out afterwards, he was like, yeah, my dad checks the P.O. box, and he wound up handing it to me. And I felt such immense guilt that I was like, oh no. And I was like, I'm never doing that shit, like, ever again. And then I'm hanging out with two mutual friends of ours one night. The names aren't important for the sake of the stream. One of the...
Yes.
Yeah, Bingus and Dingus. And Bingus looks up at me, and he goes, hey, did you, send Green another dildo, Jacob? And I go, no. And, genuinely, I'm confused. And then, apparently, somebody else had sent him one. And the weirdest thing was when that one got opened, it had the name of one of our friends written on the side of it. Not only that, it was followed by the certificate of shipping thing that seemed to have my name, another friend's name, the friend's name who was on the dildo, and then another friend's name on it. Which is weird because I couldn't tell if somebody was trying to set me up. But yeah, there were two dildos mailed directly to Green Rupee's house at one point.
Yeah, keep in mind, I probably do I feel like I would be the last person targeted with something like that as well. Would you agree, Jacob?
And I just did the first one because in my head I'm like, hee funny, the mailman will sit it down on his porch. Because in my mind, I didn't know your father was gonna hand it to you. Thank God he wasn't privy to what it was or aware. What's funny, it's one of those things where it was just a spur of the moment. And then it was a thing where I remember for a good bit, Green, when you thought that I had sent the second one as well. I started doing some fucking Sherlock Holmes shit. I was looking for fingerprints and shit. Looking through a big ass magnifying glass.
Jacob when he finds the culprit. Here's my op tier list. Nah, this skin actually kind of sucks. Okay. All the other ones, I do not care. If I'm being honest. I like this skin. The fade is neat, but it's actually in game it's not so neat. It's cool on paper. It's when you're 14, it's dude, let's take the knife skin and put it on the arm. And it's well, it doesn't really work very well. The Rem gets her own tier, easy. Okay, wood head pat tier is
I like
C.
how we're adding things to cover our asses.
Dude, that two of them weren't even in English, or two or three of them. I would head
the
pat
bottom one.
Beatrice.
Yes.
Ram after her character arc was nice. And then frickin' half of these are the witches. This one's Amelia. Amelia's pretty good. We might as well scroll down like this on stream because Rem is not changing. That is
okay, bro. What about Echidna then? Okay, where are we putting Echidna?
I will say her introduction as a character is the way she also talks and stuff is alluring, but the her off-putting features of always smiling and her eyes are kind of going against her.
But what about when she's in the schoolgirl outfit?
That actually does nothing for me, I hate to say, Jacob.
Oh, damn. Okay, I thought that was going to be the ace in the hole. Okay, what if it had been Rem in the schoolgirl outfit?
There's probably a figure of that out there somewhere. There's probably 50 of them out there.
Well, let's go look up Rem figures.
I'm good.
Can't do that on stream.
Oh my gosh. All the witches go in frickin' Matt, honestly.
I don't know. Put the fucking, disemboweler in, the kill yourself tier. Felt.
This one is felt as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll just put her in the same tier.
I'll put her in head pat under Beatrice because she'd try to stab me if I tried to give her head pats.
Dude, I'm like in thought, and then it's like. "Ah!" Also, Crush is like kind of two different people, you know, pre and post what happens. I'll try to keep it vague if no one's watched ReZero, because, dude, if you haven't, man, go watch this. ReZero is freaking awesome. Well, at least like here, like above her.
Yeah.
And then this character, she's introduced like, man, I hate her. And then she's like, okay, she's actually an alright character.
Isn't she the only character we get any fan service with?
Yeah, she's the one that's like getting dressed that one time in the season 3, and that's it.
That's not really like a point for the character. I want to clarify that for the people. I just want to point that out. Thank you, Necklark.
that one actually adds a lot. You got a good point. That too, Sans. Thank you.
God damn.
This is half of this character's dialogue is sighing while laying on the ground. This one's literally in a coffin the entire time.
She's also built like a
she's
child.
built like frickin' 4'9", dude. The same thing with this character, but they also talk monotone, but not in like the freaking character is complicated too.
Which
like
one
any,
of them?
Actually, I liked this.
Do you like that?
Yeah. What? I can't tell what happened. How about this one, Jacob? I don't think they're good enough to be up here.
No, I mean, being a redhead can only get you so far. A funny term for them is fire crotch if they're natural redheads.
I see.
I hate that I threw that out. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Easiest tier list of the night, probably.
Bod made that.